Boarding requested.
Kieran, how are you? Yeah, it's alright. It helps if I unmute myself. How's that? Is that any better? Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Right. Let's just try that again. I have a question. Fire away. What's your question?
Kia ora, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you aboard this service. My name is Cameron and I'm your cabin manager for today. Just as you're getting comfortable and taking your seats, please make sure you stow all your carrying luggage either well underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead lockers above, keeping your arms and legs clear, and also keeping your aisles and exits clear.
We are ready for pushback.
If you are seated in one of our exit rows today, please make sure all carrying luggage is stowed in the overhead lockers only. Civil aviation law requires all passengers to comply with all crew member instructions and signs on this aircraft. All of our flights are non-smoking and smoking is not permitted at any time, anywhere on this flight.
Passengers boarding.
What's your question, mate?
Cell phones and
Stop
PDAs
going
may
through
be
me.
used on board while the aircraft door is still open. Once the aircraft door has been closed, please make sure all your cell phones and PDAs are switched off for the duration of the flight. If your particular model can operate in flight mode, now's the time to activate that mode.
I can take a
before
look
switching the
afterwards,
device
mate,
off.
but I'm awful with that sort of stuff, if I'm honest.
Electronic devices such as MP3 players, laptop computers and video cameras, also
A
personal games and
760,
toys,
you should be
may interfere
fine.
with the
4060?
aircraft navigation
I don't
systems
see
and
you having a
needs to be off
problem.
during takeoff and landing.
But all it comes
Now
down
is
to
the time
settings. I mean,
to
mag
switch
would be a
off.
great
Please
one
remain off
for
until the seatbelt sign has been extinguished while climbing to our cruising altitude.
This way.
Also,
Sort
they
of
must be
stuff.
switched off again while descending
But
to land.
let me just get the set
We'll
that we're a bit
advise on
behind
arrival when
today.
you may switch on electronic devices and cell phones.
Hello.
At this time, in preparation for takeoff, please make sure your seat bags and tray tables are in the upright and locked positions and your armrests are down. We will be departing shortly, so in the meantime, just make yourselves comfortable, and once again, welcome aboard.
Welcome on board. Hello.
Cabin crew, please arm doors and cross-check.
Welcome on board.
Good stuff. Right.
This way.
What are you trying to? Are you trying to run it on, like, max settings? What are you trying to run it on?
May I see your boarding pass?
So
sir?
let me just get this. NZ
Hello.
359. So flight number. Cost index today is 5. Gonna cruise 220.
This way, please.
Alright, let's get our weights and everything else in.
This way, please.
This way, please. So off you go.
Hello.
Alright, so it's flaps 3 departure out of here. Quite a short runway. Medium.
Hello.
You might just need
This way,
to
please.
change a few of the little settings there, mate.
Hello.
Hello. Right, flight plan. We're gonna go out of 3-4. On the 1 Romeo
Welcome
departure.
on
There you go. Transition
Welcome
is...
on board.
I wonder if they've got that one in there. Yes, they do. Insert. And then arrival.
This way,
It's
please.
2-0. On the 8 Bravo.
Boarding pass, please.
Ooh, let me try again. Oh, it's Smith.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's get all that cleared up now.
Hello.
Don't want any of that riff-raff.
Hello. Hello.
That voice is quite annoying, actually, isn't it? Hello. Hello.
Hello. This way, please. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Beautiful sunrise here in Wellington. Baba, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard. It's good to have you with us. Just make sure we'll cheat it slightly. Should be anyway. Let's take a look at the QNH here. And our departure. See how we get on. Hey, better boy, how's it going? Okay. 1017. Hey, how's it going? Cruise today is 220. Okay, boarding's complete. We'll get ready to go. Let's prepare for pushback. What aircraft? We're in the A320 and we're departing out. If you do, actually, this is a good test. Do ! flight, and it should bring up the flight details. I just want to test that it's working. But we're doing Wellington to Christchurch. Okay. Let's prepare for pushback, please. Oh.
Locking gear.
Thank you. And let me know if it comes up or not. So if anyone wants to try that exclamation mark flight, it should happen. Bear with me, let's just check that's on. Let me know if it came up or not. Might just need editing. Nose right, please. Okay, let's close some of these doors up. If they're not already. Oh, no, don't do that.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Cabin crew, please arm your doors.
Check.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about to display the safety procedures of this aircraft on the video screens ahead. Please pay attention to the video and follow along with your safety card found in your seatbelt pocket. Cabin crew, to your safety demonstration positions, please.
Welcome aboard this Air New Zealand flight. Even if you fly with us frequently, please watch this safety demonstration carefully, as it is specific to this aircraft. First, make sure your cabin baggage is safely stowed, either in the overhead lockers or under the seat in front of you. Whenever the seatbelt signs are switched on, return to your seat and do up the seatbelt. Ensure it's tight and fits low across your hips. You are advised to keep your seatbelt fastened when seated during the flight. To release the seatbelt, simply lift the lever. Should oxygen masks drop from the overhead panels, activate your mask.
Please
by
set
pulling it
parking
towards
brakes.
you.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking here.
And make sure your own mask is fitted before assisting others. If an emergency occurs during takeoff or landing, adopt the recommended brace position. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor. Lean forward as far as possible with your hands on top of your head, elbows against your thighs. Otherwise, if you can reach the seat in front of you, brace yourself against it. Your life jacket is under your seat or under the center armrest. Remove it from the pouch. Put your life jacket on while seated, clip the waistband together and pull it tight. Only inflate your life jacket as you exit the aircraft by pulling down on the red tag. If your life
Contract
jacket is not
disconnected.
fully inflated,
Bypass
use the
pin
mask.
removed.
Your crew are
Lift
now
is clear.
indicating emergency
Right is
exit.
clear.
Please note your nearest exit may be behind you. Count the rows of seats to the exit. In an emergency evacuation, escape path lighting will help
Okay,
guide
let's
you.
just take a look at.
Smoking is a hazard
Oh, we got,
and is not permitted at any time,
okay.
anywhere on the aircraft.
Let's take a look at that one.
Electronic devices may interfere with aircraft systems. Ensure your phone is turned off at all times.
What is it?
And
Cockpit
turn off
ducts.
all electronic devices
Okay.
during takeoff and landing. For information on electronics that may be used during the flight, refer to the safety card or check with your crew. To prepare for takeoff, ensure your seat back is upright, make sure your tray table is latched securely, your footrest, if fitted, is folded away, and your seatbelt is tightly fastened. Thank you for your attention. Enjoy your Air New Zealand flight.
Hot air off, then on. Okay. There you go, that seemed to fix that one. Okay, so it's a flap 3 departure out of Wellington, so let's knock them down. taxi lights can go on. And let's go taxi.
Could all cabin crew please be seated for takeoff? Thank you.
Love New Zealand flying. Absolutely love it. Okay. And that's our cabin ready to go. Okay, so lights can go on. Strobes can go on. Let's line up and let's go flying. Eric, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. It's good to have you with us. Hi, Silsey. How's it going? Wee bit of turbulence on the way out there, that's fine. get you back where you need to be. Not sure I did that on this one. Well, we're heading Sozzy. You can test it first. If you could just do ! flight, it should come through for you. But we're heading to Christchurch.
Ladies and gentlemen, now that we're airborne, I'd like to further welcome you aboard the service. Now that the seatbelt sign has been switched off, feel free to roam around the cabin, but we do ask that you keep your seatbelts comfortably fastened while seated. And you may now turn on your portable electronic devices such as MP3 players, laptop computers and video cameras. We would like to remind you once again that cell phones and PDAs that are not equipped with the flight mode must remain off for the duration of the flight. The in-flight service will begin shortly with your choice of tea or coffee and a complimentary water service. The cabin crew will be going through the cabin. If you have any questions or need any assistance, feel free to ask there. They'll be more than happy to assist you. It is certainly a pleasure having you on board today, so now we invite you to sit back, relax and enjoy the remainder of your flight. Thank you.
Jetstreamer! Hey, how did you get it to full screen? Just say that again. What do you mean full screen, mate? As in the stream, or...? This is PC, mate. Just gonna put that in the right place for you guys. There you go. That might be a bit easier for you. Let's stick it where it's meant to go. Gonna gear up for our arrival. Very windy here. I got it on both, but do you hear cabin? Yeah, you do. So we're flying for virtual Air New Zealand, so all the announcements will come through as well, the proper ones for the actual airline. Okay, so let's take a look at this. 200 at 10. 200 at 10. QNH for arrival is 1016. Now we're 3 degrees. New approach, yeah, that's a 114, okay. Still experiencing some slight turbulence. Is it the same on Xbox? I'm not sure actually, if I'm honest. that says up to our cruise already, which is fantastic. Oh, so it's great to have you all on board. Right, okay. Don't need any of that. I'll let them out the seats. It's a bit wobbly, but nothing to worry about really. Okay, that's just Voltana shooting itself, that's fine. There's nothing going on with that at the moment. Okay, let's get these. They can get back down. Let's take a look at plenty of fuel. We're good. A strong headwind, which isn't helping. Enjoy that sunrise over the New Zealand waters. Gorgeous. Okay, just chilling now. Oh, spill everything, why not? You can go back on there. Alright. Just enjoying the views.
legend that is Gina has arrived.
Hey G, how's it going? How are you? How you been? Oh, Gina. Thank you very much for the... Is that a heart me or a heart? I don't know what it is. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Boom, boom. YMD, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. It's good to have you with us. Yeah, Gina, I'm doing great. How are you? Gina, thank you very much for the 10 roses. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Always a great support of the channel. Speed error at Divzoo. Okay, what you got, Divzoo? Talk to me. What you got? What you got? 162. I mean, there's a big drop. You'll survive it. Don't worry. Have no fear. For airborne is here. Let me have a look. Ba ba ba. Oh, 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 green giant. Do you remember that? Okay, top of descent is about 56 miles. We're good. As we head into the stunning. Stunning New Zealand coastline there. That's strange. Should we switch back? Gee, you go back in the Airbus, I'll go back in the boat. Do you know what? I love the New Zealand coastline. I love flying around New Zealand. But there is no real... Actually, I don't think there's any. Please correct me if I'm wrong. There's no Boeing airlines in New Zealand. I think they're either Airbus or ATRs, the Dash 8s. I don't think there's any Boeing down here, but have no fear, we'll be back in the Ryanair in no time at all. Back to somewhere a bit more, well, actually I'd say a bit more windy, but we're experiencing some horrible turbulence here, or we were. Yeah, but no rain. No rain. Still quite early here in New Zealand. Feisty, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. It's good to have you with us. Feisty. Where are you flying to, G? Aviation, I'm not, unfortunately, mate. I'm all offline today. Feisty's feisty. Be alright, no worries, G. I'm still here. I'll be cruising. like a shark. Damn it, damn it. You catch them quite quick in the Concorde as well. See, you'd always have to know where I was. Shouldn't, if you do exclamation mark and flight, it should pop up for you. And then I'll tell you, because I'm not sure if it's working. Just meow. Feisty, look after yourself, and I'll see you on the next one. Be good. Aviation 0163, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. It's good to have you with us. Clanton Dynasties, didn't even realise you were a follower.
The legend that is Skybound has arrived.
Skybound, how are you? How you been? And Dynasties is just so slow. Chloe, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. It's good to have you with us. Okay, so hey Chloe, how's it going? Let's start looking at our approach into Christchurch. If you do want to know where we're flying today, just hit exclamation mark flight and it'll slow down. It'll show up. And there you go. It should be on the bottom of your screen. Hey Gina, welcome back. Landed soon. You never told me where you're flying. Bridget, hey, how's it going? It is here in New Zealand, it's lovely. Mrs. Frosty, how are you? How you been? You still flying? Jackie, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard. It's good to have you with us. How are you feeling anyway? Last time we spoke, you're going through a bit of a rough time. How you been? Oh, do you know what? I'm the same. Just life. Just you get in the cockpit whenever you can, and it all comes flooding back to you eventually. So we're gearing up to start our descent into Christchurch. Clans and dynasties. I couldn't say it enough. The one thing I don't like about the Airbus is you've got to tell it to descend. It won't do it itself. Okay, let's gear up for this approach. Down we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing, please make sure all electronic devices are now switched off, your seatbelts are securely fastened, and your seatbacks and tray tables are in the upright and locked positions. If you've had any carrying luggage out during the flight, now it's time to make sure it is securely stowed. Either Wellington needs a seat in front of overhead lockers only. Once again, if you do have any questions or you need any assistance, feel free to ask the cabin crew. They'll be more than happy to help you. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for arrival, please.
There you go. You heard the man. Let's prepare for arrival. Okay, let's just check that QNH again. 1016. Let's get that ready to go. Flacco, if you can see the runway, I'll be very impressed. thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. It's good to have you with us. Mercy, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. It's good to have you with us. ML, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. If you do exclamation mark, there you go. Clans and Dynasties has it for you. There you go. Okay. So we're about to drop below 10,000 feet. Miss Tammy, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard. It's good to have you with us. Oh, thank you very much for that as well. That's very kind of you. Thank you for the heart, me. It's different. Oh, I'm waiting this. Right. Oh, thanks again there, Miss Tammy. That's awfully kind of you. Right. Now we do have a selection of. I turned them off because people were getting silly, but we have a selection of gifts. If you find them, they play songs. But I've turned. You can't see them, so it's a guessing game. I might put them on another time. Right. Below 10,000 feet. Let's get these landing lights on. Nazia, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. It's good to have you with us. Here we go. We're going to start getting a bit bumpy now, but it's fine. So it's going to be straight in. Good stuff. Millie, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. It's good to have you with us. How squeaky is that chair? Okay, that's our cabin ready to go. Think big, think smart. Need to see the cockpit. You can see the cockpit, go on. That's fine. He's going, oi, dickhead. Go a bit fast for those flaps. Armando, thank you very much for the follow. Sorry, I missed that one. Everyone should be back.
Cabin
in
crew
their
final.
seats.
Cabin cheeks, then seats for landing, please.
There we go. Let's get them back in their seats. Think big, think smart. We are in the A320. Thanks, mate. You seem to, touchwood, have the sim running quite smoothly at the moment. But we know what it's like in Microsoft Flight Simulator. That could all change. Oh, you're second lots of flaps. You're going to show to me again. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Just let you enjoy the views as we start to turn around onto our final approach into Christchurch. Not sure how long the taxi's going to be, so we'll get that done now. There goes the gear. think Smart. I think yes, yes it is, mate. So if you do ! Flight, that should show you our route today. Prince, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. It's good to have you with us. Think Smart. Do you ever use ATC while doing flights? Yeah, if we're on VATSIM sometimes, or actually most of the time, but not this time. Felix, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. We are good. Has that just moved? No, knock that. There we go. Stay with it. Control. Get down. Flaps where they should be. Okay, I am off the chat, so bear with me. Ever so slightly. Below, come on up.
$500. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard. 5.
Welcome to Christchurch, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's great to have you with us. taxiway on the left. Thanks, James. Think big, think smart. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. Stunning sunrise. James, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. Charts, look at where you're heading. Nice view there for yous. Lovely scenery here. Definitely think we're in the cargo section though. Let's turn around. I don't think we're... let's just swing in one of these. Let's go in number 6, why not? HB and Idia, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard. It's good to have you with us. We're just going to go straight, we're not going to do the turn. Oh, he's overshot there slowly. Park and brake can go on. Let's just start that APU, we probably should have done already. That's alright, it's on. Okay, let's kill the engines. On the range. For these guys to come and deboard us.
Welcome everyone. For your own comfort and safety, as we taxi to the gate, please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until this aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign has been switched off. When preparing to disembark the aircraft, please remember to take all personal belongings with you, and do take care while opening the overhead lockers, as some items may have shifted during the flight and could fall out, causing injury. If your cell phone is within reach, you may now switch this on, but we'd like to remind you that as the aircraft will be refueling shortly after arriving at the gate, smoking is still strictly prohibited even once inside the terminal building. If you do wish to smoke, we ask that you exit the building before doing so.
Okay.
Your check-through luggage should be available.
Let's get rid of that. Fly out. No, not at all. Okay, I do think... available. Yes, that's fine. I do think it's getting upset at where we've parked, so let's just jump on there. Jump on there. I don't care. Just want me there. And you go achoo. Nobody saw anything. Okay, deboard me. Deboard me, please. Yeah, I thought I was completely. That must be like the ATR stuff down there. Right. Okay. Are you coming? Are you thinking about it? It's wobbling. It's thinking about it.
The boarding requested.
Don't care. There you go. Right. That can go off. Beacon can go off. Strobes can definitely go off. Let's kill all those lights. Just blinding them now. Okay, so shall we? The choice now is we can either call it a night there, or we can go back to Wellington. Let's see what you want to do there. Stick all that where it's meant to be. Alright. Should we go back? This is Microsoft Flight Simulator. Ah, it's alright once you get your head around it. Right. Okay, we'll wait for that to unload and then we'll head back to Wellington. What am I doing? Not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. Let's update your flight stuff. Okay, can a passenger on a flight request to see the cockpit? Depends where they are. Certainly on the ground, before or after takeoff they might let you. Okay, so it depends where you are. Right, let's get ready to get boarded to head back to Wellington. Done that again twice now. Boom. So some of the European ones do. I don't think anyone does during flight. Don't quote me on it though. Okay, so let's get this flight sorted to head back.
Kia ora, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you aboard this service. My name is Cameron and I'm your cabin manager for today. Just as you're getting comfortable and taking your seats, please make sure you stow all your carrying luggage either well underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead lockers above, keeping all arms and legs clear and also keeping all aisles and exits clear of obstructions. If you are seated in one of our exit rows today, please make sure all carrying luggage is stowed in the overhead lockers only. Civil aviation law requires all passengers to comply with all crew member instructions and signs on this aircraft. All of our flights are non-smoking and
normally if
smoking
you
is
ask
not
before
permitted
takeoff
at any
landing,
time,
obviously.
anywhere on this flight. Cell phones and PDAs may be used on board while the aircraft door is still open. Once the aircraft door has been closed, please make sure all your cell phones and PDAs are switched off for the duration of the flight. If your particular model can operate in flight mode, now is the time to activate that mode before switching your device off.
Sorry, that's what
Electronic devices such as MP3 players, laptop computers and video cameras, also personal games and toys, may interfere with the aircraft navigation systems and these need to be off during takeoff and landing. Now is the time to switch these off and these must remain off until the seatbelt sign has been extinguished while climbing to our cruising altitude. Also they must be switched off again while descending to land. We will advise on arrival when you may switch on electronic devices and cell phones. At this time, in preparation for takeoff, please make sure your seat bags and tray tables are in the upright and locked positions and your armrests are down. We will be departing shortly, so in the meantime, just make yourselves comfortable, and once again, welcome aboard.
Put that in. For arrival into Wellington, arrival is going to be 3-4 on the ward.
Cabin crew, please arm doors and cross-check.
Let's take a look at that flight plan. We're just going to go straight in because we're not on anything. Right. Let me just check our fuel is loaded and ready to go. 1320. No. Let's get our fuel loaded. Fuel, yeah, yep, good stuff. Right, let's get our departure loaded. Departure. Load our load sheet. Sync our weather. Calculate. Gorgeous. Okay, so our cruise today is going to be 230 on the way back to Wellington. If you joined us from Wellington to Christchurch, welcome. It's nice that you're still here.
Do you want to deboard crew?
No, because they're going to do another flight. Okay, prepare for pushback, please. Beautiful Flower, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Deadfoot, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Okay, prepare for pushback, please. There it goes.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Oh, thank you very much for the harmony. Thank you. Very kind.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Let's get that beacon flashing, ready to go. Come on, Treacle, load us. And let's
Locking gear.
get our asses back to where we should be. Dude over on Twitch, how you doing? Okay. Let's close these doors up. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go, nose left please.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear.
Beacons on,
Start
let's
at
go.
will.
Cabin crew, please arm your doors. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about to display the safety procedures of this aircraft on the video screens ahead. Please pay attention to the video and follow along with your safety card found in your seatbelt pocket. Cabin crew, to your safety demonstration positions, please.
Welcome aboard this Air New Zealand flight. Even if you fly with us frequently, please watch this safety demonstration carefully, as it is specific to this aircraft. First, make sure your cabin baggage is safely stowed, either in the overhead lockers or under
Please
the
set
seats in
parking
front of you.
brakes.
Don't fancy pushing me the whole way then, no?
Whenever the seatbelt signs are switched
Waiting your
on,
confirmation
return
for a
to
good
your seat
engine
and
start.
draw up the seatbelt. Ensure it's tight and fits low across your hips.
Cockpit to
You are
ground.
advised to keep
We have
your
a good engine
seatbelt
start.
fastened when
You can
seated
disconnect.
during the flight.
Thanks
To
for
release
nothing.
the seatbelt,
Don't bother pushing us the
simply
whole
lift
way.
the lever. oxygen masks drop from the overhead
20th
panel.
Good to the follow, welcome
Activate
aboard.
your mask by pulling it towards you. Oxygen will flow through the mask, even though the bag may not inflate.
I mean, he's
Place
got
the
us
mask
down
over your
at a
nose
terrible
and mouth
angle here.
and adjust the headband for a secure fit.
He's
And
going to
make
bounce
sure
us in
your
a
own
minute.
mask is
Thera,
fitted
thank you very much for the
before
follow, welcome
assisting
on board. It's good to have you with us.
If an emergency occurs during takeoff or landing, adopt the
Unlocking
recommended
gear.
brace
Yeah, there you
position.
go. Just bounce us, why don't you?
Make sure your feet are flat on the floor. Lean forward as far as possible with your hands on top of your head, elbows against your thighs. Otherwise, if you can reach the seat in front of you, brace yourself against it. Your life jacket is under your seat
Tow
or
truck
under the
disconnected.
center armrest.
Bypass pin removed.
Remove it from the pouch. Put your life
Lift
jacket
is
on
clear.
while seated,
Right is
clip the
clear.
waistband together and pull it tight. Only
Right.
inflate your life jacket as you exit the aircraft by pulling down on the red tag. If your life jacket does not fully inflate, use the mouthpiece.
See, you've sort of
Your
left me in a
crew are now
compromising
indicating
position here.
emergency exit.
There it goes.
Please
Yeah,
note
they need a
your
rocket.
nearest exit may be behind you. Count the rows of seats to the exit. In an emergency evacuation, escape path lighting will help guide you. Smoking is a hazard and is not permitted at any time, anywhere on the aircraft. Electronic devices may interfere
Yeah, they
with
go back to
aircraft
work.
systems. Ensure your phone is turned off at all times. And turn off all electronic devices during takeoff and landing. For information on electronics that may be used during the flight, refer to the safety card or check with your crew. To prepare for takeoff, ensure your seat back is upright.
Could all cabin crew please be seated for takeoff? Thank you.
Right, let's head back to Wellington. And then that'll be our 2 flights for this evening. Cheers, HB, thanks very much. Just test those wheels. I mean, it's a stunning airport. Yeah, New Zealand maintenance hangar over there. Okay, so if you joined us on the first flight from Wellington to Christchurch, that's where we are now. Thank you very much for sticking around. We're now going to head back to Wellington. Flight time today, we only expect to be in the air about half an hour. It's really up and down. Ah, HB, no problem at all. Glad you're enjoying it. Let's just give them a quick ding. No need for maintenance today, thank you very much. Oh, might be, as we head into the grass. Okay, so... Takeoff configuration, let's test that. Still waiting for the cabin just to say they're ready to go. iTech? Oh no, you wouldn't want me flying a real plane. Good HB, good. Well, you're following us now, so welcome on board. And if you want to get a little crew tag, you need to subscribe, but I don't really follow that sort of stuff. I'll speak to everybody. Michael, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. It's good to have you with us. Okay, they can go on. They can go on. Where's my cabin? My cabin are ready to go. Good stuff. Let's line up then. Si, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. It's good to have you with us. Shoot down this runway. And then it is a right turn. Go. What we're going to do is just turn the sim up for you. It's nice and loud. Here we go. Healthy, isn't it? Right. Let's get these flaps up. Oh, no, sorry, I meant the engine noises. Just lovely. Right. we are we've just left Christchurch and we're heading back to Wellington. That's not a bad view to have there, Chris, at all. Meow. Salut. Over on Twitch, how you doing? You can always come back, mate. You can always come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, now that we're airborne, I'd like to further welcome you aboard the service. Now that the seatbelt sign has been switched off, feel free to roam around the cabin, but we do ask that you keep your seatbelts comfortably fastened while seated. And you may now turn on your portable electronic devices such as MP3 players, laptop computers and video cameras. We would like to remind you once again that cell phones and PDAs that are not equipped with the flight mode must remain off for the duration of the flight. The in-flight service will begin shortly with your choice of tea or coffee and a complimentary water service.
The flight time's about 20 minutes.
If you have any questions or need any assistance, feel free to ask them. They'll be more than happy to assist you. It is certainly a pleasure having you on board today, so now we invite you to sit back, relax and enjoy the remainder of your flight. Thank you.
Yeah, about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, we should be close to hitting the ground. Do I speak French over on Twitch? No? Not at all. Not that wouldn't offend you anyway. But welcome. Paul, how high? We are going up to 23,000 feet on today's flight. We're currently passing 16,000. 160,000, sorry. Okay. Landing lights will go off. Strobe will stay on. You'll probably get a better view on the other side. Not that there's anything to see. So, Wellington is actually notoriously exciting or difficult to get into. If the weather isn't great, our diversion is actually back to Christchurch. But we should be okay. Either way, we're in for a good landing. Right. Still climbing. Feet. Our cruise today is 23, so just another 3,000 feet to climb. And then we're there. So you should hear these engines start to spool back. There you go. As we get into our cruise. Right. And while we're cruising, let's start taking a look at our arrival into Wellington. So our arrival is 1017 QNH, that's fine. Fly the okay, so 8 knots, okay, that's fine. We should be alright. Well, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. It's good to have you with us. You set the autopilot? Yeah, autopilot was set about 1,000 feet. So we're on autopilot now. We're just starting to look at our arrival into Wellington. Okay, performance. That's fine, that's fine. Let me go back at you, because you had a little freak out when you got it. That's alright. Cool. Well, let that do what it wants to do. Speed, we are currently doing 210 knots. Actually, it's not. Ground speed is... Daniel, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board as CWS. I take you up, over mate. Chappie, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. It's good to have you with us.
so devastating. So bad.
When are we landing? We are landing. We should be on the ground in the next sort of 15 minutes. Go straight into Wellington. So like I said, Wellington is notoriously how would I describe it? Not difficult, but if the wind's picking up in the wrong direction, it can be quite challenging to get in there. So if we can't get in the first time, we'll go around. Check what the conditions are like. If we think it's safe to do another approach, we will. If not, we'll divert back to Christchurch. I can't see it moving. Oh, it is, I promise. Just look at the clouds very slowly. We are moving. Okay. Take over it. I believe you're going to be a dick. DJ, thank you very much for the follow. SW, the PC specs and stuff are all on pinned on my profile, mate. I just don't remember off the top of my head. Thank you very much for the follow. Send yourself in there.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing, please make sure all electronic devices are now switched off, your seatbelts are securely fastened, and your seatbacks and tray tables are in the upright and locked positions. If you've had any carrying luggage out during the flight, now is the time to make sure it is securely stowed. Either Wellington needs a seat in front of you or in the overhead lockers above. Once again, if you are in one of our exit rows today, please make sure all carrying luggage is stowed in the overhead lockers only. Once again, if you do have any questions or you need any assistance, feel free to ask the cabin crew. They'll be more than happy to help you. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for arrival, please.
Alright. Are you keeping a track of all the questions you've asked? SW18, I have, yes. Not one of these, obviously, but a little small Cessna, yeah. Let's just get that to send slightly quicker. I'm not sure what this aircraft did, but it's not what I wanted it to when we took off, so we're sort of doing everything manually just to get it back to Wellington. You went solo? Oh no, no, not at all. Yeah, do you know, I think, don't quote me on it, but I think they're going right now to get your PPL, which is your private pilot's license, and that only allows you to fly your friends and family, really. You can't do anything for money. A very small aircraft. You're looking at about £11,000, or last time I checked it was 10 grand. To get to the commercial side, you're looking at the guts of 100 grand. Yeah, the phone's always fun. Keep you on your toes. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator. just because I'm having to do it all quite manual today. Need to go slightly quicker than that. Drop down another 100 feet, but that's where I want it to be. Lovely. Edgar, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard. It's good to have you with us. Okay. Start thinking about getting this baby down. See, there you go. It's called windy Wellington for a reason. We're going to start hitting that wind now. Alright with that. Let's start slowing this baby down. The sound.
Cabin crew final, cabin check, extend seats for landing, please.
Sorry, the sound's just saying that you're going a bit faster to get the flaps down, so it's going to go again. So we're slowing the aircraft down. We're alright with that. Might need to hold. No, we should be alright. Actually, just gonna hold it here. Want to slow down a bit, so we're just going to go into a small hold just before we head into Wellington, which is just Might be able to see it. Just down there it is. Ninos, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. It's good to have you with us. Because Wellington's so awkward to get into, I want to make sure that we're at least stable a little bit. So that's going to shout us again. That's alright. I want to make sure that we're sort of stable. It is for... We're currently flying virtual Air New Zealand. Into windy Wellington. You can hear the engines battling the wind there. Thanks very much for the follow. Welcome on board. It's good to have you with us. I'm even going to take it even slower than that. She's bumpy. Where are we? Okay, let's exit the hold. We're flying to Nina, if you just want to do exclamation mark flight, that should give you all the flight details. But we're heading into windy Wellington. We're at the right altitude now, so we're going to start turning onto that final. Bobby, thanks for doing that, mate. Appreciate it.
$2,500.
So Wellington, windy Wellington, is just over there. Oh, it's hard to get out in there. New Zealand. Jack, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome on board. It's good to have you with us. Just turn this on. Stuff. We might let this auto launch, you know. Welcome to a very windy Wellington. Let's go right the way to the end there. She was firm, but we're here. I can't take credit for that. That was an auto landing. Okay, flaps are up. Let's get those speed brakes down. There you go. She likes the skin a bit, this one, doesn't she? I could probably turn those lights off actually, because it's fucking daytime. Right. Let's get parked up. Do you know what that'll do? That'll do for council work, won't it? Right, let's pop that right back on. That's fine, that's fine. That can go off, that can go off. That shouldn't go anyway, that's fine.
Welcome everyone. For your own comfort and safety as we taxi to the gate, please remain seated with your seatbelt
Reporting
securely
requested.
fastened until this aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign has been switched off. When preparing to disembark the aircraft, please
Cap,
remember
thank
to
you very
take
much
all
for the follow.
personal
Welcome on board.
belongings
It's good
with
to
you,
have you with us.
and do take care while opening the overhead lockers as some items may have shifted during the flight and could fall out causing injury. If your cell phone is within reach, you may now switch this on, but we'd like to remind you that as the aircraft will be refueling shortly after arriving at the gate, smoking is still strictly prohibited even once inside the terminal building. If you do wish to smoke, we ask that you exit the building before doing so.
Now, if you're new to this channel and you've
Your check-through luggage should be available in the
You've not
baggage
been
claim
with us
area in
before,
approximately
that's
10 to
fine.
15 minutes. And if you have a connecting
the
flight
way
with
we
us
end
and hold
ours
an onward boarding
is-
pass, your luggage will automatically be transferred to
make
your
me
next
shut
flight.
up.
Finally, on behalf of the team on board today, it certainly has been a pleasure bringing you here safely. We hope you've enjoyed the flight and we do look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you and good day.
Okay, there you go. Good stuff. Off you go. So the way we end our streams here is by playing our little theme that we have. But for me, if you've joined us from Wellington all the way to Christchurch and then back to Wellington, I really appreciate your support. Do drop me a follow if you haven't already. I'll still be here till the end of the theme tune. But for me, thank you very much. Good night.
Wheels up, beers up, who needs a plan? Crashing through the clouds in a Boeing can. One hand on the yoke, one flipping the bird. Cleared for landing. Yeah, that's just a word. Airborne entertainment, sky high derailment. Fasten your seatbelts or kiss your ass goodbye. Airborne entertainment, zero containment. Flying like we stole it, screaming through the sky. Twitch chats roasting, TikTok's wild. Landing gears up, we're still on the ground, child. Towers calling, abort that approach. We just give them the finger and crack open a coke. Airborne entertainment, sky high derailment. Fasten your seatbelts or kiss your ass goodbye. Airborne entertainment, zero containment. Flying like we stole it, screaming through the sky. Altitude, who's checking? Flight path, we're wrecking. Flight sim pros, we're not those. We're here for chaos and badass shows. Mock serious voice. This is your captain speaking.